Yo, what's up, guys? My name is Nicholas Earl, and welcome back to another episode of Earl Sports Bets. And today, we've got another MLB slate. We're going to be going over 7 games for today, so it should be a fun slate of baseball, second day of the MLB season. But before we get into the video, before we get into the recap of what happened yesterday, you guys know what to do. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and turn on post notifications so you guys are notified each and every time we come out with a video here at Earl Sports Bets. You can also follow us on our social medias at BetsEarl on Twitter, at Earl Sports Bets on Instagram. And we also have a Discord chat if you want to join that. The link to that will be in the description of the video down below. And if you want to support the channel even further, we have merch. If you want to check that out as well, the link to that will be in the description of the video down below. And as always, leave your best bet for the MLB in the comment section below. Alright, quick recap of what happened yesterday. Was not a pretty day for me. Tim did pretty well. We'll start with Tim. He won't be joining us for this video, but he'll hopefully be back next video. The Brewers, I'll skip that. I'll save that one for last. We'll start from the bottom here. He had Miami. They lost 1-0. Their offense just couldn't get anything going against Glasnow. Seattle, wow, what a comeback that was for Seattle. They were down, I think, like 7-2 or 7-1, and they scored. They were down 6-1, and they scored 6 runs in the 8th inning to give themselves a lead. San Francisco ties it in the top of the 9th, and then they win it in the bottom of the 10th. Good play on Seattle there. The White Sox, though, they blow a couple leads. They had a 3-1 lead in that game, and they blow it. So it felt like the story of the day yesterday, though. St. Louis gets the job done. They beat the Reds 11-6, and then he gets wins from Philadelphia and Milwaukee in the 10th inning, which will bring it over to me. I went 1-5. I had the White Sox as well. I had the Cardinals as well. I, unfortunately, was on the Minnesota Twins. They were up 5-2, heading into the bottom of the 9th, and they blow it. Nice little bad beat to start the year for Minnesota backers there. We also had Atlanta. They were down 2-0, tied it 2-2, and then they lost 3-2 in the 10th inning. I also had the New York Yankees run line. They lost 3-2 in the 10th inning as well. And then my final bet was Cincinnati and St. Louis, first 5 under 4. That was an instant loser before the Reds even got to bat, as I think it was 6-0 heading into the bottom of the first. But let's hope to turn our luck around here. I have 3 plays. Tim sent me his plays as well. I'm just going to quickly go over, quickly give you guys Tim's plays, and then I'll just do it along with what I give my plays. But we're starting it off here with the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. Nathan Eovaldi for the Red Sox. John Means for the Orioles, -173. For these Boston Red Sox, +159 for the Baltimore Orioles, over under of 9.5 runs. And this is a game that we both handicapped yesterday. And actually, I almost made a bet on this yesterday, and I'm going to make a bet on this today. We're going to go with the Orioles in this matchup at +159. My numbers have them priced where they should be around a +141. So I really like this line for them. I think John Means is a better pitcher than Nathan Eovaldi. And I think these hitters the bullpens are about even, and I think the lineups are more even than people think they are. So I think it's close enough to where this is a nice value play on the Baltimore Orioles. I like the Orioles in this matchup. I will be betting them at 2 o'clock today. And Tim has no action on this game, though. But for this game, I like the Orioles, and Tim is a pass. This next game we have here is the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the Miami Marlins. We're going to get Ryan Yarbrough versus Pablo Lopez. Sorry. minus 107 for these Tampa Bay Rays, minus 103 for the Miami Marlins. And this is one where I was wondering why Tampa Bay was such a short of a favorite. My line has them around a minus 132. So we're getting lots of value here on Ryan Yarbrough and the Tampa Bay Rays. I'm gonna be betting on the minus 107 line. I think that they are a great play. I like their offense. I like their pitching. I like their bullpen. I think they're just a better overall team than this Miami team. The offenses weren't really doing much today, so I'll also probably look towards the under 7.5 for that matchup. But I'm going to be just going with the side in this one with the Tampa Bay Rays. And Tim actually sent in the Miami Marlins as a play here. I mean, I understand they're at home, but this is a Tampa Bay team where I really like them. Unfortunately, we couldn't have Tim back up his point here with the Miami Marlins. He backed them yesterday at the plus 133 price tag, and they only lost 1-0. So I'm guessing he saw a little bit of value there. But I'm going to be going with the Tampa Bay Rays. Tim is going with the Miami Marlins. All right, our next game here, we have the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Colorado Rockies. Minus 251 for the Dodgers, plus 225 for the Rockies. Rockies pulling off the upset yesterday as they knock off the Dodgers 8-5. Very good game for the Rockies yesterday, but they're gonna have Trevor Bauer on the mound for the Dodgers, and Antonio Senzatella for the Rockies. And for this matchup, there's only one spot I would go. Unfortunately, it is juiced beyond belief. With the run line minus 167, minus 251 for the Dodgers in general. Nothing really appetizing there. Team total is 7.5. That is a hefty price there. You're getting even money on it, but jeez. But this game's going to be a pass for me. Apologize for that. That's just no sleep here. But this game overall is going to be a pass for me. And it's a pass for Tim as well. As we head on to the next game, we have the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Chicago White Sox. Minus 114 for the Angels, plus 104 for the White Sox. Over/under of 8.5 runs. We're going to get Dallas Keuchel on the bump for the Chicago White Sox against Andrew Heaney, two left-handed pitchers here. And looking at this matchup, I have this lined up pretty much very close to what they have. I have the Angels around a minus 114. So I think this line is fair. Overall, this is a stay off for me. Slightly lean towards the Los Angeles Angels. I like their offense a little bit more now. Looking at last night, Trout looked good. He went, I think, 2 for 3, or 1 for 2. He had a couple RBIs. Trout looked good. Upton looked good. He had an RBI in that game. So, I mean, this offense for LA, expect a lot from them. The only thing that's a real question mark here is Andrew Heaney, which actually I think Andrew Heaney might be a slightly better pitcher than Dallas Keuchel. So, slightly leaning towards the LA Angels. No bet on this game for me. For Tim, he is taking the White Sox. I mean, that offense is still very good. Anderson looks good. Abreu, Grandal, Robert. I mean, Adam Eaton had a home run last night, so I can definitely see a bounce back spot for the Chicago White Sox team. But for Tim, it is the Chicago White Sox. For me, it's a slight lean towards the Los Angeles Angels, but a no bet for me. But on to our next game of the slate. We are looking at the Houston Astros and the Oakland Athletics. Minus 138 for the Athletics, plus 128 for the Houston Astros. And both Tim and I both agree on this one. We're looking at the Astros side for this one. And actually, I saw a huge discrepancy in this line to a point where this is a best bet for me. I have a 5% play on the Houston Astros tonight. This is my most confident play for the value of it. It's priced at a plus 128. I bet it at a plus 134 last night, and I have it lined around a minus 112 for the Houston Astros. I think that should be the favorite in this matchup. I really like Christian Javier. I think he's going to be slept on a little bit this year. He's someone that is going to develop into being a really good starter. Houston always seems to be able to do that with their pitchers. So I'm taking the Astros. Tim's taking the Astros plus 128 versus the Oakland Athletics tonight. They looked really good last night, that Houston offense. Bregman had a home run and 2 RBIs. Brantley had a home run. Alvarez had 3 RBIs. Tucker had an RBI. So this Astros team was hitting last night really well, and I expect a little bit more from that today against the Oakland Athletics. All right, heading on to our next game, we have the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the San Diego Padres. Blake Snell on the mound for the Padres. Merrill Kelly on the mound for the Arizona Diamondbacks. Plus 209 for those D-backs. Minus 232 for the Padres. And this Padres team looks good. I like Blake Snell. Cronenworth went 2 for 2 yesterday. Hosmer went 3 for 4, 3 RBIs. He had a great game. Caratini went 2 for 4 with 3 RBIs. Myers had an RBI. Profar had an RBI. This Padres team was hitting really well. I expect a higher scoring game as well for this one. Overall, a slight lean towards the Arizona Diamondbacks for me, though. That plus 209 price, I have them priced around a plus 170. So I see a little bit of value on them. I don't think enough to really pull a trigger on anything. It's just, I think, a little bit much to ask the Diamondbacks to beat the Padres in San Diego. But I see a slight edge on the Diamondbacks today, in this matchup. So it's a pass for me, though. Slight lean towards Arizona. It's a pass for Tim as well. And I'll probably lean towards the over 8.5 runs. I think that you can see plenty of offense tomorrow between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Diego Padres. And in our final matchup here, we have the San Francisco Giants taking on the Seattle Mariners. Minus 122 for the Mariners, plus 112 for the Giants. It's too early for this. But we have Johnny Cueto on the mound for the San Francisco Giants. Yusei Kikuchi for the Seattle Mariners. Looking at this was a very entertaining game last night. The Mariners. Ty France had a good game. He went 1 for 4 with an RBI. Moore had 3 RBIs. He went 1 for 3. Overall, this Seattle team had a really good 8th inning, and that was about it. But this was a very impressive performance there. And on the other side, Slater had a home run last night. Longoria had a home run last night. Posey had a home run last night. I low-key like this Giants team, and I'm tempted on betting them. I have them price around a plus 108, so I wanted to see that get to probably a plus 115, plus 120. Unfortunately, I don't think that's going to happen, so it's probably going to be a pass for me. But my brother is taking Tim is taking the San Francisco Giants at the plus 112 price tag, so he is backing the San Francisco Giants after a complete collapse last night. He's taking them tonight versus the Seattle Mariners, and if that line gets a little bit better, I'll probably hop on them as well. All right, quick little recap for our picks for today. Tim has the Miami Marlins versus the Tampa Bay Rays. He has the Chicago White Sox versus the LA Angels. He has the Houston Astros versus the Oakland Athletics. And he has the San Francisco Giants against the Seattle Mariners. I will be taking the Baltimore Orioles plus 159 versus the Boston Red Sox. I'll be taking the Tampa Bay Rays minus 107 versus the Miami Marlins. And I'll be taking the Houston Astros plus 128 versus the Oakland Athletics in that game. But that is going to just about do it for this video. If this information was helpful to you guys at all, feel free to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and turn on post notifications so you guys are notified each and every time we come out with a video here at Earl Sports Bets. But that is going to just about do it for this video. I want to thank you guys for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe as always. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys.